Well, some of you don't know. Hey, Facebook. Hey, Instagram. Hey, YouTube. Hey, I got They got Periscope up there. But anyway, I think Periscope is done. Hey, Shanae, Prestige. Hey, how you doing? Listen, guys, I'm really, really, really excited, and I really want to tell you guys what happened to me over the weekend. First of all, if you don't know, your girl got a felony. Okay, 20 years ago, it is what it is. So I'm gonna talk a little bit about that, um, because in my on my yard stream, my title is "I got a felony and she didn't want to work with me." Guys, let me tell you something. I love my people, okay? But when it comes to being a woman of color in America, I look for my family to check for me. If don't nobody else want to check for me, I look for my family to check for me. And when someone in the family don't want to check for me, that's fine. But I'm here to tell you, I stand for each and every one of you. I don't care what has happened in your past. I don't care. It don't matter to me. If you're living in excellence today and you're standing today and you're saying, I want, a great life, I want to create a wonderful life, I want to walk with integrity, I want to move forward, I want to make millions, then I'm your girl. I'm your girl. So, just a little bit, there's a young lady who has a government contracting course, and aren't going to I can't talk to her now, she's calling, and I and I wanted to take it to kind of just like as a refresher, and you can learn something from everybody, but I have another girl who does. I got a couple people do contracting, so she don't even know what she cut herself out of, just the people that I know and yada yada. But it ain't about that. It's about, for me, it's about when someone's not smart enough or they're not savvy enough to understand this. Like my coach said about this situation, she said that woman was supposed to take your money. She was supposed to let you in her class. And if somewhere in that conversation you let her know you had a felony, which I did, I'm really open about that. Hey, it is what it is. Then either Khadija, you be creative enough to oh, my daughter's getting on the plane. You be creative enough to work around. Come on, people. I need somebody in the chat to tell me what could I do to get a government contract if I have a felony. How can I still get a government contract? Can somebody help me? Is there anybody out there who can help me? Right? Think, think. Put your thinking caps on. Do I have a sister without a felony? Do I have a boyfriend without a felony, or a husband, or a child, an adult child, or a cousin, or a business partner? Come on, people. Come on, people. And it wasn't anything personal. I mean, the young lady doesn't know me or anything like that. It was not personal between us. Somebody could say, "Oh, she didn't want to see you win." That could be. I think it was more like limited thinking, and that's why a lot of us don't win in life because our because we're not thinking big enough. We're not thinking big enough. There's the y'all got to give me 1 second. My daughter getting on the plane. I need her to send me a cash app. Um, for hey baby, were you able to send a cash app? Huh? It wasn't showing. Huh? Okay. All right. Cause y'all about to take off, right? Okay. All right. Let me see if I can do that real quick. Bye. So, always something, man. I tell you. Um. Anyway, you got it. We got it. We have to really think bigger than the moment. We have to be creative. We have to. There's some of us who have jobs and we don't like our job. Guess what? If that's the way to pay your rent right now, then you stay on your job. But then you look at your job as an investor to invest in the business that you ultimately want to have. Just rearrange your thinking about it. Don't be like, oh, I hate to go to work. I hate working for the white man or whoever. Or I don't want to be on the plantation. Go to work with a smile. Go to work and be grateful. Go to work and be appreciative. Like it's a workaround. We have to learn how to do things differently. We have to learn how to see things differently. So the young lady, all she did was she just made me. It felt kind of weird because I haven't been judged about a felony in a lot of years because I have been gainfully self-employed successfully for 27 years now. Y'all know I keep it 100. It ain't always been easy. Lord knows it's been a ride. It's been a hell of a ride. But one thing I know now that I wish someone had told me back then was that when you're an entrepreneur, you're gonna go through some shit. Excuse my language. My sister called me today, kind of frantic. We got a transportation company. She's over that division, and she's so kind of was a little frazzled today, a little bit over some things. A van broke down. We had to get the man home. He in another state. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. And I'm like, baby girl, this is the life of an entrepreneur, which she know. But sometimes you just kind of lose your way. You get frustrated. And I'm like, look, we have the resources to do everything we need to do. It's a blessing. It's an inconvenience. Yeah, it's gonna cost some money. We'll make it back up somewhere else along the way, right? But but the thing that I want everyone to know and to take from this today is that always be in your mind of solution oriented. Like, what how do we resolve this? How do we get to the how do we like let's take a moment and let's breathe, and let's figure out how we get to the result, right? That we ultimately want, because guess what? We're creative beings. Can't nothing stop us. We can stop ourselves. So unless we give up or quit, that's the only way you lose. That's it. So I really have a whole lot. I didn't want to hold you guys long. I just really wanted to share my experience, because I'm like, someone really tried to comfort me because of my past. And I'm thinking, well, what kind of leader is this? And I don't want you guys to ever do that. Don't ever judge anybody based on their past. If you have something where you can help someone, then be creative enough. If they can't do it for whatever reason, they might be on probation. They may have a health challenge. They may, have X record or whatever. Oh, there's always a plan B. There's always a way to be creative. There's always a way to still operate in excellence. Because that's what I'm about. Like, even my felony, people try to talk to me about this, that, and the third. And I'm like, it is what it is. Had I had different knowledge back then, I would have had a different result. Had I went to trial like I wanted to go, I probably wouldn't have a felony. But guess what? It could have been all bad. I could have been sitting in jail for 10 to 15 years. So, who knows? Because you go to try to get mad. And if you lose, they throw the book at you. So, I made the choice that I made. I got in the system. However, I got there. And that's a whole nother conversation. You just don't want to ever get in the system. And don't you dare think for 1 second you got to do something wrong to get in a system. You really don't. You could be part of somebody else's mess. That's kind of what happened to me. But it was what it was. It was my partner. It was my business partner. I knew he was on some shenanigans stuff. I never thought it would ever like have anything to do with me. If that's just being real. Okay, he over there doing that. I'm not of that. But you know what? I found out. And as a felon, as a federal offense, is deeper than state. Because had it been state, it probably would have been a slap on the wrist, and I probably wouldn't have really had to deal with doing, camp time, fair time. But fair is they're a whole nother energy. And I respect the fact that, everybody got a job to do. And even then, I think they knew that I wasn't really a part of his whole dynamic. But they get paid for sending people to prison. So it don't even, at some point, it's a money game. It's a money game. And if everybody they round up, they let a lot of them go because they kind of realize, no, 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 no. They need your ass to take a plea. They need you to take a plea. At some point, it ain't even about did you do it. It becomes, what's the best plea you can get? Let's negotiate. That's what it really boils down to. But if you look at life is like that. Life is a series of negotiations. When you get into a relationship with somebody, what do? You negotiate, you compromise. You compromise. Hey, I gotta call you right back, but I got a solution for that rehab. I mean that refinance. You hear me? I got a whole nother situation, and it'll take about 7, 8 days, 10 tops. I'll call you about it. Okay, bye. Um, Yeah. So see, I'm in real estate. I got all kind of stuff going on over here. But just to speak to that really quick, let me tell y'all something. It's a lot of ways to make money in America. It's a lot of ways. And if you only got one way, you got to figure out some other ways. However, you want to have one thing that gets you to the money, right? And you can kind of branch out. And because people be looking at me like, well, you got all these different things, but I always have one thing that I'm working on. Like that, it's one thing. Like I have a real estate division. They only call me if they need money. Real talk. They do handle everything. I have a transportation division, sister handling all of that. She ain't even gonna call me for money because this is whatever happened. We got that. It is what it is. Um, they may call me for to mastermind, just on, whatever. But then we have an Amazon store and a Walmart store. And we got a lot of other properties and blah 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 blah. But the one thing that got me to do everything that I'm doing now was being in this space of working as a consultant, helping people get funded, helping people understand credit, like understand the money game, right? I really wanted to share some with you guys. I said I was gonna do this tomorrow, but I'm gonna just show you this. Wells Fargo. Let me see if any personal information is on here. Not really. This don't even look like a real check. It's just I don't want you to see my address. Wells Fargo sent me a check for $250. See that say Wells Fargo Auto? So they sent me a letter. The letter just fell. Hold on. Yeah. The letter just fell. So this is part of some credit repair that's happening on my phone, I'm trying to make sure y'all can't see my address on here. Okay. Yeah. This is the letter, okay? Because this don't even look like a real check. It kind of look like, I don't know, but it is a real check. And it's so interesting because, I had a car years ago, truck, an Infinity truck, and it was a business. It shouldn't even been on my personal credit. That's a whole nother conversation. Shouldn't even been on my personal credit. But it was. So they sending me a check saying that they made a mistake and they apologized for inconvenience. But what they did was they literally are admitting that they did something wrong. And baby, this check right here about to have some more zeros on it. Y'all really don't know that every time there's something negative on your credit report, you can get paid. Y'all don't even know. Y'all better join the Black Millionaires Matrix so y'all can get some of this knowledge. And then I don't have it and I gotta go. But I'm gonna show y'all this really quick, but I'm gonna go into this tomorrow. See, I need to redact my addresses and stuff like this. But this is a let me see how I can show y'all. This is Equifax, August 19th. All right. Equifax. Can y'all see it? Yep. Does it have my name? Yep. Got my name right there. Got my name right here. Can't really see. Can you see? Okay. Can you see? Y'all can't see. All right. Equifax. So I just had, let me see. I can show y'all real quick. I just had, all of these were deleted, right? They're just inquiries, but inquiries are hard to delete. All of these were deleted. More inquiries. Those are all inquiries. All deleted. Then there's some other things. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things that were disputed before, but now they're saying that they're no longer on my report. They were disputed before, but now they're saying they're no longer on my report. Then there's, I'll make sure it's 3 more things that, again, they saying are no longer on my report. I didn't have a lot of negative stuff, so I don't even know really what some of that. I don't even know what it is. And maybe some of it might be inquiries. Because because I don't really do credit a whole lot, to be honest. Just keeping it 100, I do enough to get a score and all that crap to get what I need to get. But I that's a we'll talk about that later. But then I have here go 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 5. It's 4 out of 5. They're saying that this account is verified that it belongs to me. But I don't know what it is, but I have nothing negative on my Equifax anymore. So, and all of these have been deleted. All these other ones have been deleted. So I have to figure out which account that is and what it is. That's mine. Your girl got the best credit repair team in the world. I don't talk a lot about credit repair. If you're part of the Black Millionaires Matrix, then you get to know all of that good stuff. But it ain't nothing on your credit that should be there if you don't want it there, positive or negative. I'm gonna leave that there, guys. So, yeah, your girl got a felony. And as a result, she had to become self-sufficient. So I thank everybody who said no to me, and I got a whole nother squad who does um, government contracting who are part of my tribe. I was trying to bring somebody else in the fold, but they X themselves out. So guess what? Energetically, they ain't ready. No offense to them. I wish them well. I'm sending them all love and prayers and stuff like that. I want everybody to win, and because I'm winning, and I'm gonna win, and that's all I do is win. Because somebody played the theme song. All I do is win, win. All my hands go up, and they stay up. And they stay up, down, up, down, up, down. Y'all want to know something? I'm so behind on everything. When that song came out, I heard it. I knew, I heard a little bit. But I was at a Black conference with George Frazier. If anybody know him, oh my God, he's amazing. His conferences are amazing. And he was playing that when he walked on the stage. I was like, yeah, I was done. You could have stuck a fork in me. All right, guys, I got to go. I'm out of here. Talk to you later. Much love, peace, love, and light. Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye. I got to go pay the cash app. I got to get the information. All right, guys. Peace and love. Bye-bye. Bye, Facebook, YouTube, and all the Facebook pages and all that good stuff. Peace and love.